Hi, I actually have another unboxing and review for a product by Foxnovo. Previously I reviewed the LCD intelligent battery charger that could charge double A's, triple A's and a whole variety of other batteries. It was a 2-slot model, they also do a 4-slot model. This in a way similar because it's to do with batteries and power. This is actually an external battery for things like your mobile, your smartphone, your tablet. They also say it works with PSP. There's no mention of the Sony Vita, but my brother has one. I'll borrow that before the end of this review, and I will try it on that and let you know if it works. And it has several USB ports on it. It's 10,400 milliamp, and let's just do the unboxing in a minute and go through more about it later. Okay, it actually comes, which is a nice little bonus, it comes with a actual little travel case to keep it, store it in or to travel with it. Very nice. It actually feels quite thick and soft. I don't know if you can see that very well. There you go. Let's put it to one side. And we get this weird cable. Okay, I'm not sure how well focused I am on this with the camera because I have to use manual focus. But we have various ends on one cable. So this end at the bottom is a standard USB end. That will go into the device itself, the battery pack. And then you choose which end you need. So you have USB 3.0 mini end. You have normal mini USB. You have a 30-pin connector for older iPads, iPhones and iPods. And then you have a actual lightning end for the newer iPhones and things, which is actually quite neat. It has a little box there, probably helps store power. That's actually quite a neat little device in itself. Then we have here inside this pack the battery. There is a silver. I was expecting it to be plastic, but I believe it's metal, or at least got a metal cover, even if the rest of it's plastic. It's silver with a bit of a glistening effect. I'm not sure if that makes sense. It's got a bit of a sparkly effect. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. And a logo in white up here, Foxnovo. Let's take a look at the sides. I'm not sure how well you can see on camera. It says 10,400 milliamp. There's a QR code and some other basic sort of information that you'd expect. Here on the other side you have a few different ports. You have out USB, which is 2 amp, and the other one is an out USB, output USB of 2.1 amps for higher power devices. So for example, you might use a 1 amp on a smartphone, you might use a 2 amp on a tablet. You then have an input with a small micro USB and a little small silver on and off button. Looks quite nice. Okay, and that's all it is to see with that. Then inside the box, or the only other thing you get is a little user manual, which isn't really needed. It's very basic. It just sort of tells you about welcome, and it tells you about how to charge it. It says about there being an LED indicator. It's got 4 LEDs on it. The first one represents a capacity of less than 25%. Then if the second LED is on, it means it's 25 to 50% charged. Third LED is 50 to 75, and then lastly, fourth LED means it's 75 to 100% charged. Its input is DC 5 volt 1 amp. Its USB input 1 is 5 volt 1 amp. USB output 2, 5 volt 2.1 amp. And self-charging time is 8 to 10 hours. Then you've got a little lifetime warranty card. So that is actually it. For the unboxing. It's quite nice packaging. The box is very simple, just white with a small Foxnovo logo on it. Then on one side it says foxnovo.com with a QR code. Very simple sort of basic packaging that in some ways reminds me of Apple products because they tend to be just plain white with a small basic logo. And it's well packaged. It has a nice addition of let me get it out here, of this, which is of the carry case, which is a nice little addition that they don't have to really include, and you know, you'd probably still buy it with, even if it didn't come with one. So that's nice. It has a nice cable with multi ends, including the new lightning end, as well as the old 30-pin and a couple of choices of USBs. The product itself looks nice. It's silver. It feels like it's actually metal, and it's sort of got a bit of a texture to it. It looks very well designed. It works with a whole host of different type of devices, such as iPhones, iPads, Samsung phones and tablets, the Sony PSP. Like I said, I'll check the Vita later, and you use it with quite a few different devices. It's basically a power bank to add more life to your device when you're on the go, and it'll help. And you can charge your device from what you got stored on this device, if you see what I mean. So there you go. Also here I should note there is a little pouch as well. You can probably keep a cable or something in there as well. Okay, so I'm going to cut away now, try it out. Okay, so it's a nice external battery for your smartphone or tablet, which should also work with a variety of other USB charged devices. It's 10,400 milliamp with a fairly small size. I believe it's around about 72 by 2.55 by 0.70 inches. Battery type is a Polymer, I think I'm saying that right, battery. A Polymer battery is more stable and safe than a Lithium is they're called batteries, such as both the iPad and iPhone use a safer type of battery. 500 plus recharge cycles over the life of the battery, so you get over 500 recycle charges. It's stylish, and when they say it's a stylish portable design, they really do mean it, because I love the look of it. It has a really nice aluminium look, and because it is actually an ultra thin aluminium alloy that it uses, it's not like other devices which use plastic and try to mimic a sort of aluminium look, which tend to look fake. It does actually look really sharp. It looks even more expensive than it is. It costs around about £20 in the UK, at least on Amazon. It says that because it's stylish portable design using aluminium, it's perfect for long plane flights and road trips. You can carry the power wherever you go, charge your device anytime, anywhere. It says it has super fast charge through, dual USB ports. You can either use a 5 volt 2.1 amp or a 5 volt 1 amp. So like I mentioned earlier, you'd use the 1 amp probably for your smartphone and a 2.1 amp port for your tablet, which is more powerful and takes a bit more oomph. It allows for simultaneous charging of your iPad, iPhone, Android and more at high speeds. So you could say have an Android phone plugged in the 1 amp and an iPad plugged in to the 2.1 amp and charge them both at the same time. Security protection design has short circuit and overcurrent protection. The device will automatically shut down when the short circuit or overload output happens to the device to avoid destroying the device by accident. So that is a nice addition. Unlike some really cheap device that probably wouldn't have that, this does have some security protection to avoid short circuits and overcurrent. Like I mentioned earlier, it has 4 blue LED indicators that light up depending upon what stage of the charge or drain it's on. It charges, as I mentioned earlier, I believe, using the small micro USB. The 2 big USBs are to charge things, the small USB port is to charge it. Charge it from another USB device such as your desktop computer or laptop. So I do recommend it. It's a very high quality external battery for a decent price. So I recommend you check out the links in the description to take a look at more details and possibly buy it. I'll put a link to its Amazon page as well. So please like and share this video, and if you could do me a huge favour and subscribe to my channel, as it only takes a few seconds and helps me out a lot. Thanks.